guys, welcome to The Awakening. I wasn't sure what I was going to talk about today. I'm having a really healthy mixed fruit. So it's dairy-free yogurt at the moment. I don't know about you, but my appetite has changed so much through this. I'm not 100% vegan, but I'm quite close to that. So I thought to myself, I'll come on here onto The Awakening today. What will I talk about? Originally, I started this in order to help take people from the dark into the light and to use the example of my own life. And when I go down, like everybody else does, because of all the madness of the world, how do I cope? What do I do in order to keep myself sane? Because I never take anything, as you know. And I made a commitment to come on here every day and do an awakening for you, regardless of how I feel, in order to try and make some sense of everything and to keep you going and me going. But like Laurie Ladd does, I have so much respect for her because, like everyone else, she goes through a lot, and yet she's always able to keep this beautiful smile on her face, you know, to keep your morale and to help you. So some of you might become reliant on me doing this now, as it's been 83 days or 84 days, 83 days, I think, or 84, I'm not sure. I can't remember whether it was 82 or 83 I've done. So today, as I say, because I feel responsible that way, I'm coming on today, even though I haven't got a clue what I want to talk about. And I'm trusting that Spirit is going to give me direction. So I can't think about what I want to talk about today, except that today has been an interesting day. I'm going to start off with light workers. I'm going to talk about the nights. I mean, well, by the time I get to bed, it's usually about 5 a.m., 6 a.m., so it's not night anymore. But I'm experiencing really, really strange night terrors where I feel like I'm dying or I'm already dead. Quite honestly, I'm scared to go to bed now because I don't have any control over that. So really serious night terrors. I'm wondering whether you are as well. I'm wondering whether you are as well, like me. Are you guys going through something similar? And is this all part of the process of waking up? Or are we being abducted? I mean, dare I say it? In some way, either to do God's work or to try and control us to stop us working? I'm not sure. But all I'm saying is, the nights are very, very scary. I don't like going to bed anymore. I don't know about you. So I stay up for as long as I can and give myself sometimes to go to bed about 8 a.m. because then I don't have these experiences. So these experiences happen. Let's say I go to bed about 3 a.m. The experiences usually happen about 4 a.m. If I go to bed at 2, it'll happen at 3. It's about an hour after I go to bed. Very, very, very scary experiences. And I want to know if you're getting them as well, because I have heard that a lot is going on with that element we're trying to get rid of out of our world and our existence, that they're playing with people like me. These two flew out and they're upside down. They're playing with people like us to stop us from doing our job. Now, my job is to stay as calm and as sane as possible, to do my part in releasing the innocence and the children. I cry every day. My heart is breaking because of what's happened to this planet, to our world. I cry for all of us. I cry for those that don't want to wake up. I mean, today I had a massive conversation with one of the guys from Encounters, who's so wide awake, and he told me that in China at the moment, the Christian people in China are being hounded, and locked up. And they're trying to, this is what's happening because the whole thing is dismantling. So the cabal are fighting back. So we have to see this as that we have to know this, and we have to stand tall and say, we're going to end this, because you were not told to just lie down and play dead. You've got to stand up and you've got to say, no, I do not consent. So the way I'm doing it here, we're coming on, moving on TV, to give you courage to get up. I have been diagnosed with a serious mental illness, but it's not here anymore. I don't believe in it. It's just a label. And I'm trying to show you from the heart that I don't ever use medication. I never will. I don't trust that lot, and I never will. And the reason I'm still alive and well physically is because I don't take their poisons, because I know what my body is and I know how I wouldn't deal with it. So this is a kind of a bit of a stream of consciousness, but to give you hope and to keep you focused on the fact that you can be well. You can be well. Now, I'm not telling you not to take medication. That's not my job. But I'm saying if you chose this direction, then you can live a very good life without their poisons and the side effects, okay? And I am the evidence. I am the walking evidence of someone who was diagnosed with one of their serious mental illnesses, because I thought outside the box and because I had panic attacks and cried because of the shock that they put me into in life. They put me into it. They created this mess, and they created whatever is wrong with the world. And we were complacent enough to let them, but we're not anymore. Okay? We're not anymore. So I'm going to have a look at the Sri Baba cards. And if all I give you today is a smile, and my love through a smile, then I've done my job, okay? So they're both upside down. One of them is the giver gives, he is actually sowing seeds of a rich harvest, and that's upside down. Trust me, in me, and your prayer shall be answered. So again, the reason this is upside down, I feel, is because one connects to the other. So the giver gives, he is actually sowing seeds of a rich harvest. Now, I give. We are givers. We're giving. And that is creating a successful movie on TV, because you're reacting, you're subscribing, you're coming on board. And I'm very, very grateful. You don't know how grateful I am. And my loyalty to you, and the same thing with my musical encounters. Those that contacted me today to talk to me, and those that are joining with me, that we're going to meet up on my birthday, and we're going to form something stronger, so they can all be part of Moving on Theatre, but they can be moving on theatre and moving on TV, because you guys are supporting me as I'm small. I'm a little seed. Moving on TV is just a little seed that we planted, and you are watering it and nurturing it, and you're sending me people to interview. And so it's getting bigger and bigger and stronger. So trust in me and your prayer should be answered is upside down, because obviously some of us are not trusting enough. And it's kind of like, when's it happening? When's it happening? I know I'm the same. And that's why I'm breaking down a lot, because I don't see enough of what I want to see. I don't see enough of the awakening, not the awakening, Nasara and Gesara. I don't see it anywhere. I don't see it anywhere. I'm sorry, but not yet. And the giver gives, he is actually sowing seeds of a rich harvest. So as I said, moving on TV is a seed. Moving on theatre, the theatre company is a seed. And by giving and giving and giving, I'm sowing those seeds. We are sowing the seeds of the awakening, giving our heart and soul. Every single person that works 17 hours a day, like myself, and Alan and John Wedger, and we are working 17 hours a day. We never stop to release the kids, to bring up innocence, to get innocence back into our lives. Because as I said today to this wonderful friend of mine who was telling me about the Christians in China and the genocide now, not just against the Valandafa, but against ordinary Christian people. We cannot let that happen, that genocide that is happening. That is waking up the heart. And that's what we are saying. No, we do not consent. We're not having it. And the minute you wear a mask, you're saying, I'm having it. I consent to whatever you want to do with me. So whoever is on here and is wearing a mask, I'm telling you, you are consenting to them abusing you. You are consenting to them getting away with the abuse and the pedophilia. The minute you take your mask off and you throw it in the bin, you are saying, I am a great, strong soul. This is my world, not yours. You can F off back to wherever you came from, whatever planet or whatever hole you crawled out of. And that's the awakening. And you see, it comes to me as I'm talking to you. I can't tell you about Nasara and Gasara, and that's why I don't have 20,000 views or even 10,000 views for my awakening, because I can't tell you about it. I'm telling you the truth that I know. And what I know is I know that millions of you are waking up. And I had a wonderful call today from Mitch Gerber, and he's alive and well, and he's brought me some great news, and I'm going to pass it on to you. The Chinese Communist Party are dismantling, they're falling, and that means we're going to get disclosures of the Falun Dafa and the Falun Gong on mainstream. They're not going to be able to hide it for much longer, the organ harvesting of these beautiful meditators. And I'm here to tell you that. That's all I can tell you, what I get. Now, again, I'm going to tell you something else, is the chances are I'm going to be bringing on a senator. And this senator in America talks a lot about the virus, and he talks a lot about the fact that the sun is good for you, and he's completely controversial compared to a lot of them. He's not afraid to say these things. However, there are some things I don't agree with him. But my job as moving on TV, and if you call me mad or you call me a loser or whatever, because some people come on here very occasionally and say that, it's because I am telling you everything. The good, the bad, the dark, and the light. I am a TV station. The TV station of the future. The media should be telling you everything. Everything. But no, they are stuck on the button of telling you one thing, one thing, one thing. Now, if someone comes on here and they said to me, you're making mistakes, you're saying everything wrong, it's my job to let them speak. Even if I don't agree with everything, but they've got the guts to come out and say something against the government or to tell the truth against the media, then they are welcome on Moving on TV. But if they are stuck in the narrative of the lies, of continuous lies, this senator is telling you that the cases have gone down to so low because of the sun and because of, because it's wiped out. Others are telling you it's getting worse, and they're lying to you. I know that because I've heard enough, and my gut has been telling me from the beginning what's really going on. So we're sowing the seeds. The giver gives, he's actually sowing seeds of a rich harvest. So whoever gives and gives and gives and gives and gives, you are going to get back after this lockdown. If you are stuck in money and greed and you don't give a shit about other people, you don't give a merde about others, as Piaf would say, you are not sowing seeds of love. And a lot of you know that you've cut off a lot of people and you're not projecting the image that people thought you were. So, you have to give and give and give from the heart. People are suffering, people are scared. And our jobs as star seeds and light workers is to give and give and give and give. And that's why I work 17 hours a day. That's why I work, even sometimes more than that. I'm on social media at night, putting out all this stuff to wake you up. Because that's my job. And I've never been paid a penny. I got through this lockdown, I was paid 20 quid. That was it, 20 quid. And the same with Geza, the same with Alan, the same with John Wedger, the same with all of us that are going out there. We don't get paid anything, not yet. But we're going to come together and we're going to discuss ideas of how we can join. Maybe a crowdfunder might be an idea. And I am media for all of you. all of you. So we all start to get paid together, you know. Bartering, I love bartering. Bartering to me, you give me petrol to put in my car, then I will give, you know, that's bartering. You give me food, that's bartering. I do a program for you. But I've got people coming on here saying they want me to put out their information, which is nothing to do with releasing the kids. It's just their pure dreams. And I say to them, if you can't pay me anything, barter, and they disappear now. Those kind of people are not welcome on Moving On TV. Bartering is amazing, and I'm happy to barter for anyone. As long as you don't have the money, we'll barter. That's the consciousness I'm on, because I believe that bartering is an amazing thing, because it takes away the pressure of you needing to pay. And if people wake up in the morning and they don't have to worry about paying, then, and they know they can give their talents and their love and their compassion and their skills, that's the kind of world that we need. And anyone who's on that vibration is wanted on Moving On TV. Okay? Right. Okay. So we looked at Sri Baba. Let's have a look at the How to Stay Sane, the Crazy World card. It's right here somewhere. There we go. You can get the How to Stay Sane in the Crazy World cards from me. You just have to contact me. They're £12 a packet, and they're down to earth cards that help you. They were channeled by me to help you stay sane. So, see if we can choose a card now. Ah, you see, this one's jumping out at me. Nurture yourself. See? Today I will give myself some nurturing by listing the things I enjoy doing and trying to do at least one. But bartering is going to be a big thing in our world. A big thing that's coming into our world. So we need patience, as Geza and I said last night on that news flash that I did. Hopefully Christmas is going to be a good Christmas this year. A lot of the kids will be free. Hopefully things will have settled because of the elections. They'll be over. And that they're going to fight like mad until the elections are over. There'll be disclosures of all kinds. And but we have a hell of a lot of work to do before that. A hell of a lot. And I need you to know that if you've got a dream or a passion, come on board Moving On TV. You gotta have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna make a dream come true? Happy talk, keep talking, happy talk. Talk about things you like to do. You gotta have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna make a dream come true? So there you go. Bring your dreams on board Moving On TV. Do you like seafood bogey? 20% off is a cup of tea. If you subscribe now, you get 20% off the course. We're growing, we're growing, we're growing. I've pushed my boundaries up a bit. So once we get 1,200 people, we will start to stream on YouTube. And so that's the end of August, 1,200 people, as we're very close to 1,000 now. Every day people are subscribing, and I love you for doing that. Please share this everywhere. And as I said, if I didn't give you anything today, I hope I gave you my smile and a little bit of singing and common sense and some free Baba cards. I love you lots. Please subscribe, like, and share. Oh, and I have to say this, if you can donate, I'm putting the PayPal link now. You can donate at paypal.me/Moving On Theatre. PayPal.me/Moving On Theatre. Okay, I'm going to have to ask for donations now, because if you can afford it, then please help me keep Moving On TV going, because I don't earn anything, as you know. I'm doing everything from the heart, but we do have to pay the rent, as you know, because we're not bartering yet. When we get to that level, then I'll let you know. So I have to put that message out loud and clear. Brad Yates told me to come out of that comfort zone. I love you lots. We barter or you pay, it's up to you. But as I say, if you want to make a donation, I'll be very grateful. And it's I'll put the link down below. Take care, lots of love, and come on board Moving On TV. Bye.